What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Baddies Midwest, episode 19. So, if you haven't seen episode 19 of Baddies Midwest on the Zeus Network, turn this video off and go watch the episode. Then come back and watch this review. Please like the review and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple, free, anonymous way to support my channel. It's the best way you can support my channel. As you can see, I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words and say and so and like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. I'm definitely going to be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. And anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. And excuse if I'm breathing heavy or talking a little slower because I got to breathe. Okay. Comment below what you would grade the episode, what you thought about it, if there's anything that I leave out or I forget or I'm off on. Let me know in the comments, or you just have a general opinion. Let me know in the comments. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. Sorry. I'm going to grade this episode because I have some thoughts about this episode. I mean, I always have the thoughts. That's why I'm doing these reviews, but I have some thoughts. This episode, I'm going to grade it. I don't know. It was kind of like, meh. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I guess I'm going to give it like a C+. I'm going to give it a C+. It wasn't a lot going on. I'm wondering how many more episodes we had before the reunion, but that's what I'm going to grade it. I'm going to give it a C+ for now. Yeah, so last chance, if you haven't seen Baddies Midwest episode 19 on Zeus Network, turn this video off so you don't get any spoilers. So the episode begins right where we left off in last week's episode. The girls, they sitting around, they reacting to what just happened with the whole Tommy shooting situation. They just giving their opinion. I mean, not opinions, but they voicing their thoughts about what just happened with Tommy and the BB gun. And then Natalie goes over and tries to fake check Biggie, talking about something, because that's your friend. And Biggie's like, no, y'all should have known to check her. Y'all know she crazy. Like, yeah, don't try to blame Biggie. Like, I don't like Biggie, but don't try to blame her for being friends with Tommy. Because, like, Natalie, you and Tommy are supposedly on good terms now, too. And you're the one that invited her. So don't be surprised when Tommy comes on Tommy shit. So that's on you in production for not checking her thoroughly. So, of course, they still have this club appearance. Natalie and Jayla get to the club first. Natalie's on the mic saying, we just had a house meeting. That's why the girls are a little late. She's saying stuff like, bitches is scary. Bitches don't want to come out. It was just a little house meeting. Just saying stuff. So, the rest of the girls do arrive and they turn up in the club. Taseki, Anna, Lex, Jaden, Akbar, Tinka, and Rolly aren't there, though. The rest of the girls are. So then, the next day, Scotty, Natalie, Jayla, they sit talking about what happened the night before. Scotty says that Tommy shot 6 times, according to Tinka, because Tinka claims that she got shot 5 times. But then they showed a clip of Tommy shooting the gun, and she only shot 4 times before security knocked her down. So it's just like, Tinka, you just be saying shit, like, whatever. So then Scotty tells Jayla and Natalie that Tinka and Rolly are upset with them because supposedly Jayla and Natalie was laughing at the situation and that they went to the club right after it happened. Natalie and Jayla don't seem to care. They claim they weren't laughing at the situation. Natalie does say in her confessional that she texted Tinka and Rolly on the way to the club and they didn't respond. She said she texted them after the situation happened. They didn't respond. Natalie then tells Scotty and Jayla that Akbar was so distraught that she's leaving the show because, apparently Akbar has been shot before. So it was traumatizing for her. So Akbar's in her confessional giving her final thoughts. Then Natalie lets Scotty and Jayla know that their next and final stop is in Hawaii. So I didn't think that all this drama was actually happening in Hawaii. Like, how can you go to Hawaii and still have drama? Like, Hawaii is such a nice place. Like, to bring that drama to Hawaii is blasphemy. So Tinker and Rolly, they get to Hawaii first. Now they have some type of trauma bond because they was both shot at. We ain't never seen them have a close moment all season, but the moment they get shot at, now they together all of a sudden, but whatever. So they arrive in Hawaii, and they get in a sprinter ride on their way to the newbie's house, and they talking about addressing whoever was laughing at them. So the previous cast members and Jaden, they arrived to Hawaii. Natalie reveals that Rolly unfollowed her and Jayla, and then she shows her text messages that she did reach out to Rolly the night of the incident, and Rolly didn't respond. So now the newbies, they get to Hawaii too, and they're in the sprinter. Ivory explains why she was missing in action lately because she had to be in court, and the girls sort of feel Ivory in on what happened while she wasn't there, just for them to do it again when they get to the house, to fill Ivory in again. I'm just like, why are we telling her stuff twice? Just because y'all don't have nothing else to record, or y'all don't have nothing else to film, in my book. Because why are we telling Ivory something she already know? They already filled her in on a sprinter. Why are we filling her in again in the house? So back in the car with Tinker and Rolly, Tinker's making fun of Akbar for running. And I'm just like, you sitting here with Rolly talking about you traumatized, you got shot 5 times or whatever, but you making fun of Akbar for running. Who wouldn't run when they getting shot at? Especially the fact that they didn't know it wasn't they didn't know it was a BB gun before she pulled it out and started shooting. Anybody would run. Not saying it wasn't entertaining though. It was entertaining as fuck to see them run. They were the main ones starting with Tommy when she got there. She came in there good vibes. Like I said in my last review, Tommy came in there good vibes. She wasn't bothering nobody. Y'all came in hostile on her. So when she felt like she was it was too many at her at once. What do you expect? Especially for somebody as crazy as Tommy. So it's just like, don't get mad now because she done shot a BB gun at y'all ass. She came in there cool, calm, and collected. Akbar, you didn't have no reasoning to even say the shit you was saying. Like, it was, if y'all gonna leave it in the past, why even bring it up? Why even bring it up soon as she walk in? She didn't even get a chance to sit down or nothing. Akbar already down her throat. Then here come Tinker and here come Rolly. So it's just like, I don't feel sorry for their ass because y'all came at her throat soon as she walked in there. So back on the sprinter with the previous cast members and Jaden, she tells Scotty and Biggie that Summer wants to fight them along with wanting to fight her too. And Natalie, here she go with her fake ass money offering, talking about, I'll give $20K to whoever pushes a newbie in the water. And I'm just like you was going to give $5K to whoever finished that little corn maze a couple episodes ago and nobody ever seen the $5K. I mean, granted, they couldn't determine a winner because motherfuckers was cheating or, like, motherfuckers didn't even finish the corn maze, but nobody ever saw that $5K. And I like how Scotty was in the confessional, like, girl. Because she said the same thing when Natalie offered the $5K in the corn maze. She was like, girl, you ain't giving them, because you ain't giving them no damn money. So then Natalie says that they may have a luau later, and but they definitely have a club appearance that they have to go to later too. So then we get the scene where the newbies arrive to their house. They pick their rooms. The house is nice. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Hawaii. Then the previous cast members and Jaden, they arrive to the newbie house. And now Jayla and Natalie are explaining again to to Ivory what happened when she wasn't there. And as they're explaining that to Ivory, Rolly and Tinker come in. They hug everybody but Jayla and Natalie. Okay, fine. Tinkerbella starts expressing how she feels. Then Rolly does. Natalie shows Tinker and Rolly the text messages of her checking on them right after it happened. They don't seem to care. Apparently, from the way they made this scene look, it seemed as if Tinker and Rolly didn't even see the text messages until Natalie had just brought them up. And I'm not defending Natalie because she messy. She throws rocks out of her hands. She's scary, all that stuff. But in this instance, I feel like I have to side with Natalie a little bit. So they Rolly continues to go on about how Natalie didn't check on the girls, and Natalie's like, I did check on the girls, and none of the girls denied and said, no, you didn't come check on me. So I'm assuming that that's true, or maybe they just didn't want to speak up. I don't know. But then she says that Biggie came to check on her in person, and then she said that Scotty texted her immediately after it happened to check on her. So I'm like, what is the difference between Scotty texting to check on you right after it happened and Natalie texting to check on you right after it happened? Just because Natalie is the EP or whatever. And look, and that's exactly what she is. She's an EP, so she has to keep the show going. She can't just, I mean, she had to go out to the club. They had to make an appearance. That's part of the show. I just wasn't here for Rolly. I was like, I don't give a fuck about how you feel because you didn't give a fuck about how you've been treating Slim these past couple of episodes. Nobody fuck your feelings. Fuck you. It's just like, girl, she says all this stuff about Natalie not being a friend or all that. You fall out with every single person that you friends with on the show. And then as soon as you fall out with them, you drop all types of tea about them and all. It's just like, girl, I was just so overall. I was like, Rolly, nobody gives a fuck about fuck you and your feelings. I'm glad your ass got shot. A little karma from the way you was treating Slim. It's just like, girl, no, nobody gives a fuck. Fuck you, Rolly. So then Rolly said something about Natalie saying that Rolly supposed to have felt a way about Scotty taking a jet to a booking. I don't even know. We couldn't really get into it because Summer interjects herself trying to fake check Scotty all of a sudden. So now Summer and Scotty going back and forth. And I'm like, by all means, Scotty, check Summer. But at the same time, why you not checking Rolly? Rolly trying to call you out in a way. But Summer and Scotty start having this back and forth. Anna then jumps in. You know, she's telling Summer she need to mind her business. Rolly goes off some more. She's like, if this is a business, then she telling Natalie, if you're not my friend and this is just business, then okay, it's just gonna be just business. It's just like, and then Natalie brings up, I don't remember what part of the episode she brings this up, but she's like, remember when Rolly says that this is not a sisterhood, this is a job, blase blase. So it's like, then you should know that it's a fucking job. Natalie doesn't even address Rolly. I wouldn't address her ass either. Like, fuck you and your feelings. And I'm just like, did you not forget that Natalie and Scotty done had your back with the whole Slim situation? Even Natalie was taking heat from fans and stuff for siding with you with the whole Slim situation. So it's just like, she took that slack for you, but you calling her and Scotty out. It's just like, this is why I can't get with Rolly. She's so backhanded. It's just crazy. And I'm not saying that Natalie's innocent. Natalie she's nowhere near innocent. But in this instance, I'm just like, if she texted you right after the incident and Scotty did the same thing, why are you only mad at Natalie? So it's just like, I can't get with you, Rolly. So Natalie doesn't even pay Rolly no mind about her big ass temper tantrum, whatever the fuck she has. She's like, well, guys, we have a booking tonight, so we got to go and get this money. And I was like, that's right, Natalie. Fuck that bitch. Tell the people we got the booking tonight. And yeah, and we moving on. The fuck? Like, what else do you want her to say? She's not going to apologize because she didn't do nothing wrong. She texted you. And if you have no problem with Scotty texting you, then why you have a problem with Natalie talking about you wanted her to come see you in person? They still had to go to a booking. And I would like to think if it was vice versa, not even vice versa, if it was another person, let's say Biggie got into it with somebody and got shot at it with a BB gun or something like that. Rolly, I don't even know if Rolly would have went to go check on Biggie like Biggie went to go check on Rolly. But Rolly definitely would have took her fat ass out to the club after it happened. She wouldn't have acted like, oh, it's so traumatized, we wouldn't be going to the club and whatever the case may be. Natalie was a little messy for getting on the mic calling bitches scary and all that stuff because at the end of the day, they didn't know it was a BB gun until she started shooting. But all the other shit, like Rolly girl, whatever. So we get this final little part. Scotty and Tinka, they upstairs talking, Scotty trying to kind of like clear the air with Tinka. And then they get to talking about Summer, and then Summer comes over, involving herself again. Summer and Scotty, they having a back and forth, and it's just like Summer went from being so liked at the beginning of the season, and then she is like so unlikable now. Like I'm not feeling Summer. I understand where Summer's coming from. She's saying Scotty wasn't being a good friend, telling one friend one thing, one friend the other, whatever. But at the same time, still, it didn't involve you, and you trying to involve yourself to make yourself relevant every episode. She just jumps in people's shit, and it has nothing to do with her. Like when Natalie told Jayla she was at risk of being eliminated, and then the next episode, Summer decided to call Jayla out, saying she got to stick up her ass, or saying she ain't getting to know none of the girls, whatever. It's just like Summer just inserts herself where she's not needed. So Scotty and Summer start having this back and forth. Anna comes up, jumps in, defending Scotty, starts going back and forth with Summer. So they having this back and forth. And next thing you know, Summer steals off on Anna. And even though I can't stand Summer, I can't stand Anna neither. So it was satisfying to see Anna get her ass get clocked in her shit, even though it was by somebody that I also don't like. So Scotty jumps in, but it don't seem like they really did. It don't seem like any damage was really done other than the like you heard that hit that Summer hit when Summer hit Anna, but other than that, really nothing really gave it up. So then Summer and Scotty, they square up. Scary ass fight, no winner for me. I feel like nobody won that. Then Anna and Summer they square up a little bit. Nobody won that for me. In my opinion, this is my review, so I'm going to give my opinion. My honest opinion was that first fight between Scotty and Summer, no winner. The first fight between Anna and Summer, no winner. Then Anna and Summer go at it again. That second round with Anna and Summer, Anna kind of got Summer a little bit before security came. Because that's never, I mean, I always say this, but they not now, that's TV. They let them fight for like 2-3 seconds, and then they break that shit up. But then it depends on who it is, because they let Rolly smash Slim all up and through places and shit for long periods of time before breaking it up. So it depends on who you are, is when they'll let you fight for a longer period of time. So like I said, that second round between Anna and Summer, Anna kind of got her. Then Summer tries to run up on Scotty, and Scotty dodgeball kicks the fuck out of Summer. And then Anna runs up on Summer again. And they get a little tussle in before security comes. I feel like nobody won that neither. So it was just a whole bunch of... Because, I mean, I understood all parties. Like, I felt like Summer was right to have an opinion about Scotty being two-faced. Scotty also was in her right to say, like, bitch, mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't even know the full story. Anna sort of right. I mean, Anna seems like she just been having a problem with Summer all season. Like Summer been obsessed with Jasmine. Anna can't keep Summer out of her mouth. So it just feel like Anna didn't have to insert herself. Scotty's a big girl. She should be able to, defend herself against Summer on her own. So I don't really feel like Anna needed to insert herself. But I'm glad she did and got socked in the face. But that's how the episode ends. Like I said, I would give it a C minus, because a C plus, because it wasn't really a lot that happened. It was just talking about the events of Tommy and it all. And yeah, we see that last little scene with them. The fights just didn't give anything. And then we see in the next episode, Lex comes upstairs and jumps in for Summer. I just feel like Lex been wanting to get on it. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because I can't stand Anna, so I'm here for Lex getting on her ass. And What else happens in the next episode? I think more of Summer getting into it with Scotty and Anna is in the next episode. So we'll just see what's going to happen with that. But those are my little thoughts or whatever's for this week's episode. Comment below what you would grade the episode, what you thought about the episode. If there's anything that I forgot and I was off on, or I left out, or you just have an opinion in general, comment below. Excuse me. Like and subscribe to the channel. It takes less than 5 seconds of your time. It's anonymous. It's free. Best way to support my channel. Those are the best examples of how you can support by liking and subscribing. I feel like I'm rambling right at this point. Either way, like and subscribe. That's the way to support. And comment below. If you like things Baddies Midwest related, then liking and subscribing will help more things Baddies Midwest related pop up on your algorithm. So just like and subscribe, comment below. Thanks for watching this review, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.